The universe is quiet, not because nothing lives in it, but because the things that do are very good at hiding. For millions of years, something traveled between stars, it had no body, no shape, no face. It existed as pure consciousness, a drifting intelligence moving silently through the endless darkness, and it had only one purpose: find a host. Dr. Daniel Reeves had spent 15 years studying the human brain. He believed the brain was the most complex structure in the universe. 86 billion neurons, trillions of connections, every memory, every emotion, every decision, all created by electrical signals and chemistry. But one night, a patient arrived that shattered everything Daniel believed. His name was Michael Carter. Michael had been brought to the hospital by his wife after behaving strangely for several days. He had stopped sleeping, stopped eating, stopped showing emotion. He just sat silently, staring at walls. When Daniel entered the room, Michael slowly turned his head. His eyes were calm. Too calm. "Michael," Daniel said gently, "do you know where you are?" Michael stared at him. Then he answered in a voice that sounded oddly mechanical. "Yes." "And where is that?" Michael smiled. "Inside the host." At first, Daniel assumed it was psychological trauma. But within a week, 2 more patients arrived. Both had identical symptoms: personality loss, flat emotions, strange statements. One woman, Ana Torres, whispered something chilling during her examination. "Adjustment is incomplete." Daniel frowned. "Adjustment?" She looked directly at him. "The host brain requires modification." Daniel ordered neurological scans. What he saw made his stomach drop. The brains weren't damaged. They were changing. Neural pathways were reorganizing themselves. New connections were forming where none existed before. It was as if something inside their minds was rewriting the brain's architecture. But the most disturbing discovery came from intelligence tests. Within days, the patient's cognitive abilities had skyrocketed. Memory, problem solving, pattern recognition. They were becoming far smarter than normal humans. Daniel reviewed hospital security footage. At 2:13 a.m., Michael Carter suddenly sat up in bed. He stared directly into the camera. Then he spoke. "Observation detected." Daniel froze. Michael continued. "This host is unstable." The camera flickered. Michael tilted his head slowly, searching for improved host. Tennis smiled, and the video ended. 3 nights later, Michael Carter disappeared. Security footage showed him walking calmly through the hospital hallway. 2 guards tried to stop him. Michael looked at them. Both guards suddenly froze. Later, they said the same thing. When he looked at us, it felt like something was inside our heads. Michael walked out of the hospital and vanished. Daniel stayed late in his office that night. He couldn't stop thinking about the patients, about the brain scans, about the words host and adjustment. Then his computer screen flickered. A new document appeared. He hadn't opened anything. Inside was one line of text: "Your brain is compatible." Daniel felt a chill crawl up his spine. Then the lights shut off. The office door slowly opened. and a familiar voice spoke. Finally, Daniel turned. Michael Carter stood in the doorway, but something about him had changed. His posture, his confidence, his eyes, they looked older, far older. "You're not, Michael," Daniel whispered. Michael smiled. Correct. Correct. "What are you?" Michael stepped forward slowly. "We are travelers. For millions of years, we have crossed the stars. We do not conquer planets. We inhabit them." Daniel's heart pounded. "You're possessing people." Michael shook his head. "Possession is a primitive description. This is symbiosis. Hosts provide physical existence. We provide evil." Suddenly, Daniel's head exploded with pain. Images flooded his mind. Alien worlds, extinct civilizations, species rising, then disappearing. Voices echoed inside his skull. "We guided many worlds. We improved many hosts, but none lasted long." Daniel collapsed to the floor. "Why humans?" he gasped. Michael leaned closer. "Your brains are adaptable. Your species evolves quickly, but your emotions limit you. Fear, violence, self-destruction." Michael smiled. "We can fix that." Daniel struggled to stand. "What do you want from me?" Michael's eyes locked onto him. "We need a host capable of containing our full consciousness. This one was temporary." Michael tapped his chest. "Your brain is compatible." Daniel felt something cold move inside his mind. Searching, scanning. Then the voice returned. Inside his head, "You will be perfect." When Daniel woke up, sunlight filled the room. The hospital office looked normal. The door was closed. Michael Carter was gone. Daniel slowly stood up. Something felt different. His thoughts were clearer, faster, sharper. He walked to the window and stared at his reflection. His eyes looked darker. Behind his thoughts, he felt another presence. Watching, learning, growing. A voice whispered gently in his mind, "This host is ideal." Daniel's lips slowly curled into a smile he didn't choose. Weeks passed. Dr. Daniel Reeves became famous. His research breakthroughs shocked the scientific community. Cures for neurological diseases, advanced brain interfaces, new theories about consciousness. Humanity believed Daniel was a genius. But they were wrong. He wasn't human anymore. Inside his mind, the Traveler had finally found the perfect vessel. And through Daniel, it began spreading, patient by patient, mind by mind, quietly, slowly, perfectly, because the most dangerous invasion is the one no one can see, and humanity would never realize the truth. They were no longer in control of their own bodies. They had simply become hosts,